Next, we have Sophia. Oh. I'm curious about this one too. As much as Sophia's young, I feel like they have shown in the story and in some interactions that Sophia seems a little attached to the Commandant, so we'll see how this one ends up. Also depends where it happens and when it happens, but I guess we'll see. Because as far as we know, later on in the story, Sophia ends up joining Babylonia and helping them, and I think she joins the engineering force, but she works under Grey Raven as well sometimes. The whole military structure of Babylonia is really weird. Because they have these different teams, but it seems like almost everyone has worked with Grey Raven and the Commandant. Like, maybe they just don't have many competent commandants? Maybe? I don't know. Back to Yandere. Kinda. Which makes me want to do this, because apparently I'm pretty sure I'm one of the only people who can do that right now. I love that emote. That's probably one of my favorite emotes. I almost wish it wasn't tier 2, because I'd love it if people used it more, but it came out so good. I love the crazy, crazy Sophia. But, let's go. Sophia Silverfang. One day, Celica asked me to come over to Babylonia. Nim Nim, you're here. What's the deal? Here's the thing. The envoy of Akdalek. Are we taking her in as a new member of Grey Raven? Oh, is it actually... So this is when it happened. Because we heard at the end of one of the stories that she was going to be sent back with us. And we heard in another story that she was working with Karenina. But maybe she was just enrolled into Grey Raven, and she just helped other teams that needed it. Temporarily, at least. I don't know how long she'll be here, though. It's a request from the leader of Akdalek. We should show some proper courtesy. Well, I'll go and get her. It's weird seeing her in her original outfit. Please introduce yourself, Sophia. I'm Sophia. I come for the benefit of the Akdalek Commercial Alliance. I'm Grey Raven's commandant. Oh, why did it show that again? Hello. Greetings to all of you. Sophia, you came to us as an envoy of Akdalek. But now that you're in Babylonia, we will also treat you as one of our own. This one seems really buggy. It looks like they made a lot of mistakes with the name tags and stuff. Don't be too formal, President Hassan. We assigned you to Grey Raven in hopes we can get you to know each other better during joint operations. Well, I hope we can all get along. Welcome to Grey Raven. Understood. Okay, so this is literally when she came to join Grey Raven. Glad I remember that stuff right then. Lee, on your right flank. You got it. Oh. Did Sophia do it? All enemies on the flanks have been eliminated. Sophia, you're too far forward. We can't keep up. It's okay. The leader is only 50 meters ahead. I'll go destroy it. Sophia, wait. Sophia disappears before Lucia can finish. There's no time. More Musashi types are coming our way. We're getting surrounded. Lee, create an opening. Roger. I read Lee and started using Lee's voice. Liv, focus your fire. Roger. Target. Down. Look, she looks all scratched up and dirty. Alright, this will do. How did others come so fast? The only one here. I'll lure them away. Lucia, now. Roger. Live emergency maintenance. On it. Sophia, stay where you are. I love how after saying emergency maintenance, they got rid of all the scratches on her. They didn't leave the damaged one. What are you doing? Lee. An opening is made. Cover us. Got it. Let's go. Everyone alright? Why did you come for me? We're supposed to work as... Hey, look, she's damaged again. Why does she keep going back and forth from being damaged and being perfectly clean? You could have left without me to escape safely. You idiot. You have teammates now. I see. Don't just rush in recklessly. I'll try to understand. So this is gonna be Sophia's lessons in remembering you're a bloody human? You are not just a machine? Work with people? I see Sophia staring into space on my way to the bridge. What's the matter? I can't tell you. It's classified information of Actilec. I see. Wait. Does a traitor with his plans already foiled deserve death? What? I don't know if I should say it or not. You don't have to if you don't want to. I think your opinion may be valuable. Sophia hesitates shortly, then fishes out a wrinkled letter and hands it over. To my dear loyal guardian, it's been a while. How are you? Are you coming back with the next fuel shipment? With the help of the Imperial Guards, we finally got rid of the explosives that the rebels left behind in the carriage yesterday. Their leader, Ashlar, fled before the guards got to him. We already have access to his whereabouts. In fact, I was just reading the report moments ago. We can get him any time. What matters more is what we should do with him. The Defense Force prepared a long list of his crimes, quoting my family's ancient law and asking me to execute him and his family in public. The Imperial Guard Captain and Aston suggest the same. But I am thinking, is that really the right thing to do? Should I just go with the status quo and kill all that oppose me, until the day I step down from the throne? But isn't that just repeating what my father did? If I or my successors become like Ashlar one day, will someone be there to correct us? This is why I think change is necessary. Please tell me, my little loyal guard, what will you do to him and his family if you were me? From Jamila, sealed with the royal stamp. She doesn't know how to answer. Which is kind of important, because Jamila seemed like she was shaping Sophia to be an heir. She seems to really treasure Sophia. I don't know how to answer her high... Jamila. It's Ashlar. Do you think he's detestable? He's condemnable. But simply killing him will also cause difficult problems. I don't know why Jamila asked me this. From what I know of her, she shouldn't need others to help her with the decision, but she wants to know what kind of decision you would make. But so... Jamila, she wants your answer, Sophia. My answer? Jamila wants my answer? But I don't know what to do. And that's your answer. Saying I don't know is an answer. Believe it or not, yes it is. At least for now. Is that so? I don't think I really get it. You'll understand in time. Don't rush yourself. Don't force yourself to do everything right the first time. And don't force yourself to do something that could be wrong, just because you don't want to delay. Number 4. A few days later, everyone is preparing for the upcoming mission in the frontline base, when Sophia suddenly pulls me aside. Commandant, what is it? There's something I'd like to ask. Sure, ask away. Okay. And you have a question? Yeah. It's regarding your tactics. When I was surrounded in the previous mission, you immediately sent the entire squad to cover me. Why? This tactic is extremely risky if you keep doing it long term. It may endanger the entire squad unnecessarily. This is particularly the case for you and the other frontline members. It neither maximizes the benefits nor ensures the success of the mission. Commandant, I'm coming. Oh, Sophia, you're here too. We've talked and we want to discuss something about you with Commandant as well. Since you're here, I might as well tell you directly. Did I do something wrong? No, nothing of the sort. How should I put this? I'll handle this, Liv. Let's make this clear. Sophia, please refrain from moving too far away during battle. Liv and I won't be able to cover for you. Your connection with Commandant will also be impacted. If you can't cover for me, you can leave me to fend for myself. I've always been fighting alone on the Eternal Engine. I'll be fine. Oh wait, what if you get surrounded again like last time? Why? I can handle it. And even if I can't, at least others won't be hurt by me. No. But... Sophia, we don't know what drove you to fight in the past. But no one is expendable in Grey Raven. And we don't want you to think that way either. That's right. Every one of you is irreplaceable. I don't think I understand. Jamila once said that a rational sacrifice can also lead to victory. That day really does come. I'll be the one to make the decision. But before that, I want all of you to live. It's my fault. I shouldn't have made the decision for you, Commandant. I'll reflect on it. Sophia turns the blank expression and leaves. Sophia? Letter. Commandant. The answer to her, I don't know. Commandant? She'll have to find it herself. Yeah. I mean, unlike Lucia and Luna, who were turned into constructs as kids, but they were given older bodies, and they've been them for a while, so now they match it. I'm pretty sure she actually matches her construct, that's just literally she is young, she's a kid. Being a kid in a military situation would not be easy. Oh, to Jamila. I'm doing well in Babylonia. I've heard of what the Grey Ravens are like, but they are all surprisingly very nice people. Things are quite different here compared to the engine, but I will learn to get used to how they do things. Your Majest... I can't use this word. Cross it out. Jamila, I still don't understand why you sent me to Babylonia. I'm supposed to be an envoy, but I don't know any diplomacy. I only learned how to read and write after becoming a guard. And I feel like I have even more things to learn here. Sometimes I even feel like sending me over to Babylonia was a mistake. Those things you learn are what she sent you there for. I can't say that either. Cross it out. The Imperial Guards only follow orders. We don't ask questions. So once again, I'm all good here. How are things on the engine? You okay? Your Majest... You mentioned all the rebels were captured. I hope all conflicts have now been resolved. It will be a long journey of reconstruction and change, as you foresaw. I sincerely hope such change will move the engine closer to your dream. I will come back with the first shipment of Helium-3. Regarding your question in the last letter, I don't know the answer. But the Commandant of Grey Raven told me that even saying I don't know can also be an answer. So here's my reply. The current me doesn't know how to answer. This feels so strange. I know the past me would have told you to execute them. They are your Jamila's enemies, and enemies must be eliminated. But then I remembered what you said when I left. I hope that by the time you return, you are no longer my sword or my puppet, but a girl who sees the world for what it is. I still don't understand what you mean. You gave me my life and my hope. All I ever wanted was to be your sword. If you have time, please, tell me why you sent me here exactly. From Sophia. Phew. Still doesn't feel quite right. But it'll be unreadable if I cross things out again. Someone at the door. Who could it be at this time? Probably. Oh. Good evening. President. Just call me Mr. Hassan outside work hours. Well, but I guess this is kind of work-related, though. Are you referring to my transfer application? Yes, you asked me for a transfer from Grey Raven to another squad. I need a reason. I just can't keep up with them. Is that so? I asked Liv for the log of your last mission. It's hard to say who's not keeping up with who. But that's not what I'm here for today. Where would you like to go, though? Oh my gosh, she wants to go with Vera. She just wants to get work done, because that's what she's used to. Cerberus, if possible. See, you are a blade, so you want to join other blades. Yes, I'm afraid I'm not suitable for Grey Raven. Do you think Jamila sent you here so you can continue being a weapon? Alright, I get it now. Reminds me that you have some bad news. Celica may have stuffed your application in some random cabinet. You'll probably have to wait a few days or more until she finds and processes it. Well, I'll be seeing you around then. In other words, you have more time. That was 5, right? That was 5. Okay, last one. This is so cute because it's just a self-discovery thing. I'm so glad that all the affection stories aren't just like dates or just, oh, it's all about the Commandant. It's all about the construct. I'm so happy that they're actually about the character. Morning, Commandant. Morning, Sophia. There's still some time before scheduled time. Oh, it's not the meeting time yet. I see. I arrived early. Something the matter? I've been thinking about this for the entire night. Before going for the mission, Commandant, I'd like to take a walk with you. May I? Of course. You don't get to walk around like this in the engine. Mr. Aston said it would be a waste of space. Sophia suddenly freezes and stares into the distance. The shuttle is about to take off. Today's the first batch of scheduled helium-3 shipment to Islam. Are you feeling homesick? She gonna try and run? Amanda, I've been trying to understand your battle tactics. You've built up a lot of battle experience and techniques. If I can absorb them, I may be able to come up with something useful for Jamila. But looking back now, I might have been wrong. Because what I heard the most from Lucia, Liv, and Lee weren't your abilities or techniques. It was something else. Like your card game skills or artistic taste, you're very familiar with similar info of theirs. This tells me that you are very close to them. Someone once told me that leaders should care for their people, but never be too close to them, otherwise many decisions will become difficult. So I once thought that your actions were foolish and dangerous. But that was not what I saw in Grey Raven's battles. There's something different about you, unlike everything that I know. I can only be certain that your method works, and it works well. It has changed my view. What I want to say is, please allow me to continue staying here, so I can keep learning from you, how you live with one another. When I left, Jamila said to me, I hope that by the time you return, you are no longer my sword or my puppet, but a girl who sees the world for what it is. I think that's what Jamila really wants me to do. Did I say something funny? No, it's just... Of course you can stay, Sophia. Thanks. That's about it. I didn't transfer to another squad, so I had no holiday. I won't be able to go back just yet. Please pass my greetings to Aston and Chung Yu. That's good for her. I'll leave it to that commandant then, since it's President Hassan's promise. Yeah. She really treats Sophia like her daughter. Kind of raising her up, trying to make her a good leader. Which tells you that Jamila thinks the commandant is a good leader. But, yeah. It's funny how Sophia says all that stuff, that, oh, you're not supposed to, you're not supposed to get too close to your subjects, the people who work under you if you're a leader. And she doesn't realize how close Jamila is to her. That, like, it's literally the same situation, but she just doesn't see it because she sees herself as a weapon. Silly Sophia. Oh, that was a good, cute one, though.